Every time you hand over your car keys at a repair shop, you are placing an enormous amount of trust in a complete stranger. Most mechanics are honest, hardworking professionals who genuinely want to fix your vehicle and send you safely on your way. But scattered throughout the industry are individuals who see an uninformed customer as an opportunity rather than a person in need of help. These scams are not always obvious. They are designed to look legitimate, to sound technical, and to leave you nodding along even when money is quietly being drained from your wallet. Understanding how these deceptions work is the single most powerful tool you have to protect yourself. So here are 5 scams car mechanics pull, how to spot them, and exactly what you can do to avoid becoming the next victim. If a mechanic insists your filter needs changing outside of that window, ask them to show you the specific reason beyond just how it looks. A mechanic pulls it out, holds it up under a bright light, and tells you it is absolutely filthy and needs to be replaced immediately. The problem is that air filters are designed to look dirty. That is literally how they work. They trap dust, debris, and particles to protect your engine. So a filter that looks gray or slightly dusty is often doing its job perfectly fine. The real question is mileage and manufacturer guidelines, not appearance. Most air filters are designed to last between 15,000 and 30,000 miles, depending on your driving conditions. A dishonest mechanic banks on the fact that you will not know this. Fluid flushes are another incredibly common upsell that mechanics use to pad your bill. You bring your car in for a simple oil change, and suddenly you are being told your transmission fluid, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and coolant all desperately need to be flushed and replaced. While fluid maintenance is genuinely important, the timing and frequency recommended by some shops are wildly exaggerated compared to what your vehicle actually requires. Transmission fluid, for example, can last anywhere from 30,000 to 100,000 miles depending on the vehicle. Brake fluid typically needs changing every 2 years, or roughly every 30,000 miles. When a mechanic recommends multiple fluid flushes during a routine visit, especially on a car that has not hit those mileage markers, that is a red flag. The solution is simple. Keep a small notebook or digital record of every service performed on your vehicle, along with the mileage at the time. When a shop recommends a flush, cross-reference it against your records and your owner's manual before agreeing to anything. This scam is particularly frustrating because it involves a direct betrayal of trust. You approve a repair, you pay for quality parts, and what actually goes into your car is something far cheaper. A mechanic quotes you for original equipment manufacturer parts, which are parts made by or to the exact specifications of your vehicle's manufacturer. You agree to the price, but behind the scenes, they install generic aftermarket parts that cost a fraction of the price, pocketing the difference without telling you a single word. The quality gap between original equipment manufacturer parts and low-grade aftermarket alternatives can be significant, affecting everything from performance to safety. To protect yourself, ask for the old parts back after any repair. Reputable shops will have no problem handing over the worn-out components they removed. You can also ask for the part numbers before the repair begins and verify them afterward. Some states even have laws requiring mechanics to return replaced parts upon request, so knowing your local consumer protection rights adds another layer of defense. Perhaps the most brazen scam of all is when a mechanic simply invents a problem that does not exist. You bring your car in for one issue, and they call you back with a list of additional repairs, complete with alarming language about safety risks and imminent breakdowns. In reality, nothing else was wrong. They are counting on your fear and your lack of mechanical knowledge to get you to approve hundreds or even thousands of dollars in unnecessary work. This scam is especially common when customers drop off their vehicles and leave, giving the mechanic unsupervised access and time to fabricate findings. The best defense here is to always get a second opinion before approving any major repair you were not expecting. Take your car to another shop or even a trusted friend with mechanical knowledge. If the second opinion does not confirm the problem, you have your answer. Building a relationship with a mechanic you trust over time also dramatically reduces your exposure to this kind of manipulation. Your car is one of the most significant financial investments you make, and the people you trust to maintain it should earn that trust every single time you walk through their door. Mechanics know things about cars that most people do not, and dishonest ones exploit that gap ruthlessly. Closing that gap does not require you to become a certified mechanic yourself. It simply requires a few consistent habits. Read your owner's manual and understand the basic maintenance schedule for your specific vehicle. Keep detailed records of every service with dates and mileage. Always ask for written estimates before any work begins and get everything documented. Ask questions freely, and if a mechanic becomes defensive or dismissive when you ask for clarification, treat that as a warning sign. Seek out shops with strong community reputations, verified online reviews, and certifications from recognized industry organizations.